Hey YouTube, it's MadisonRamsaran and I'm back with another pick a card reading. Today is going to be what do you need to know during this Yuletide winter equinox holiday season. Today I'm filming this on December 21st, so this is the winter equinox. Oh, the music stopped. Okay, it's continuing. And yeah, we're gonna figure out what you guys need to know. So today we have 3 piles to choose from. They're all these little cute spell bottles, once again from Target. Thanks guys. But group 1, you guys are gonna be the gingerbread cookies. And group 2, you're gonna be the peppermints. And group 3, you're gonna be the silver bells. Excuse any noise in the background. I've got the music going, so hopefully it can blur out some of it, but if not, I apologize. So I would like to get right into it, but first, if you guys are interested in booking a personal reading or healing or spell work with me, please let me know. And you can email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com for more information. And more information about the readings that I offer can be found on my Instagram. All of the information about this is going to be in the description below. So here we go. I'm sorry if the lighting is weird. I'm not in my usual setup because my usual setup isn't available today. So right, my usual setup is usually my desk or my car, and I didn't feel like going outside today because it's so cold, but my desk is kind of taken up right now, so just filming this sitting down, chilling on the bed, but it's okay. So group 1, let's start. If you chose the gingerbread cookies, this is going to be your reading. And I don't know if you guys can see these little tiny guys in there, but they're nice. I like them. I think they're cute. A couple of these things here at Target that were these little spell bottles, like, I didn't really like, but these ones that I picked I thought were the cutest. So let's get your holiday reading going. First group, I want to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team members, and highest self, and ask, what does group 1 need to know for their highest and greatest good during this Yuletide winter solstice holiday season, New Year energy time? Please and thank you. Amen. Okay. I already pre-pulled everybody's cards so that we can get this done a little faster and efficiently for everybody. So, Spirit, what does group 1 need to know? Let's see. Okay, so group 1, we're first going to do like a general reading, and then we're going to get to your love life and extra messages. But right now, for your general reading, we have the 3 of Wands, the 8 of Swords, and the 4 of Wands. So what I can see is you've been waiting a pretty long time for things to come around. This could be financial opportunities, a job, a new home, just a new lifestyle, period. And waiting so long has kind of brought in a lot of worry, and you might have always been worried about bringing in these things, bringing in this stability, but Spirit has said that this patience hasn't been for anything. It's been so that you can get straight on what your truest and highest values are and what you truly want, because I think that Spirit is saying you've been settling a lot for things that do not serve you. And this has happened multiple times in the past, few years, I'm hearing. So Spirit is saying now it is time for total transformation and to bring in the things that you truly want and desire in this life and at this time. For some of you, certain things might have been right for you in that moment or might be right for you right now, but moving forward in this new year, you're trying to bring about a better and more stable lifestyle. So Spirit is supporting you in that, and they're saying there's no need to worry, there's no need to doubt in what the new things that you're trying to bring about could bring. So yeah, Spirit's saying that you've had to deal with a lot of like overstimulation from your environment this year or environments this year, and that could have caused a lot of, just rest. And it could have been like unrestful rest, like you might have not actually gotten to rest because your mind was always going. So Spirit wants you to do more things that make you happy. And I think that some of you are at the point where you just can't do anything but relax and like try to restore yourself and heal. So Spirit is saying music and healing frequencies as well could be very beneficial at this time for you. Meditation and like followed meditations, guided meditations. One of my favorite people on here is Sarah Louise Tilsey. She's a great Reiki master, and just her meditations or guided meditations, they're very nice. Her Reiki videos, very nice and useful for when you're in a healing phase and you just kind of like need a break, you need silence, and like kind of like the usual doing the things that you love isn't helping at this moment because you don't even have the energy to enjoy it. So Spirit is saying really take time to rest, and kind of Spirit said for some of you, you can lean on sound healing, listening to music, listening to meditations, or nature sounds even can be really helpful for you, and just finding that inner peace and silencing the mind when you're trying to have a restful or meditative state. And we have an archangel that's going to be working with you in this season is Lord Wawizel. He says, accept and send healing. You are a being of the universe. So this is this beautiful color here. It's kind of like a white blue crystal kind of. It's kind of reminding me of the Ice King from Adventure Time. But accept and send healing. You're a being of the universe. So I think that some of you have been on like such a high demand schedule of your time, your energy, your emotions, everything, that you haven't even seen yourself as part of the universe. It says you're a being of the universe. So I think for some of you, you've kind of been like, you know, I am a slave to everybody else. I have to do everything for everybody else because nobody else is going to do it. But Spirit is saying it's time for you to start caring for yourself 10 times as much as you care for others, because you're not going to have much left to give to these people if you keep going the way that you've been going. So now is the time to go inward, look inward, and allow yourself this healing, and allow yourself these lifestyle changes that are going to bring in better times and help you let go of negative people and negative ways of being, living. Okay, so those are your general messages, group one. Now we're gonna get into your love life. So Spirit is saying with your love life, we've got the stars, the Queen of Swords, and the Chariot. I know it's the star, but in this deck it's the stars. I'm using the sexual magic for your love life. But yeah, you have a very sharp mind when it comes to love and what you will and will not allow, and what you truly want and desire. I think everybody kind of at their core, inside of themselves, inside of their body, knows what they want, but sometimes it's harder to understand, like, if I know I want this, but do I really want this, or do I want to settle for this? But some of you, a lot of you, Spirit is saying you're very intelligent and you've been through so much that you know exactly what you want and you want to move towards it. So I think that being in that energy of confidence in what you really truly believe you deserve and value in relationships, keeping that in mind, keeping that close to you, and being confident in that is going to help you manifest in quickly as well. Somebody who can match your energy, somebody who can live up to your expectations, such as the same that you do for them. And I think that you've been through so much that for some of you, there might be a couple people that you're going to have to experience before you can understand or let yourself allow somebody who you truly deserve in. So some of you might have to put up with some bad behavior, but this is so that you can empower yourself to make better decisions moving forward in love. So Spirit is saying in the past you might have put up with things for too long that you didn't deserve to put up with, But now you're at the point of where even if Spirit sends somebody like that your way, you know that it's a lesson, and you know that you need to strengthen yourself and do what is best for yourself and your wants and needs in a relationship, because you're done with meeting the needs of others only to be like dissatisfied. Like, I see that you're very like passionate about this, and you're really going to like, what is it when they put the fire, okay, sorry, Spirit just showed me like you're getting fire put under your feet, like, or they're getting fire put under their feet, like making the devil run type of shit. Like, if there's somebody who mistreats you or anything like that, like, they're gonna feel the vengeance, and they're gonna feel like you cutting them off, if that is what is gonna happen here. Because at this point in your life, you're ready for true love, you're ready for true romance. We've got true love from the Romance Angels deck. This is the romance of a lifetime. So we've got your 2 fortune cookies after this. That kind of ties into everything too. And we have tough and trying times. Tough times ahead. Think long term and make decisions accordingly. Avoid negative people at all costs. So I think that as you're phasing out these people, they could try to have a last grab at your energy. But now is the time to really set these boundaries with these people and yourself, and make sure that you're being respected in all situations, whether it be your work life or new lifestyle that you want to bring in, or your relationships as well. And we have romance here as well. Love is set to sizzle. The chance for romance is high for those seeking a connection. So there are beautiful opportunities abound when you allow yourself to be confident in the fact that you do deserve every last thing on your list of what your values and wants and needs are in a relationship. Basic respect, basic connection, really. So Group 1, that was your reading. I hope that you enjoyed it. And that was what you're going to need to know in this Yuletide, winter solstice, New Year energy. So it was nice seeing you guys again. I know this was a quick one, but there will be longer ones coming soon. I love you guys, and thank you, Spirit. Thank you, God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, Spiritual Team members, and Highest Self. Thank you to these viewers, beautiful benevolent collectives who have chosen to work with here today, the Gingerbread Cookies people. Happy holidays, guys. You stay safe and you have fun and enjoy it, okay? It's gonna be a new year, new you. I'm joking. Okay, I love you guys. Bye. So, Group 2, we're gonna get right into it. Peppermints. If you chose the peppermints, this is going to be your reading on what you need to know during this Yuletide winter solstice season. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So for some reason, I'm just feeling really called to start on your love life right now. What is happening in your life? Like, because we're going to do like a general message and then your love life. But Spirit just showed me they really want me to start on your love life for some reason. So you could be going through a lot right now. Spirit is saying there's a lot hidden from you, and there's also a lot that you choose not to see or look at because it hurts so much. So for some of you, you don't look at your partner's phone when you know that they're cheating on you. And don't take these messages if they resonate, or if they don't resonate. But yeah, for some of you, you really choose just to ignore maybe disrespect, cheating, just the fact that it's just not it, or that somebody really truly doesn't have your best intentions at heart. And Spirit is saying, if you're not going to be able to see this, we're going to show you in ways that are going to help you understand yourself better, understand the situation better, and respect yourself better. And Spirit is saying this might not come in a way that you want it to. This might be a kind of change that you've been dreading or you've been avoiding, but this is all going to be for your highest and greatest good, to learn the truth about yourself and someone else most significantly. I think that this person's been hiding a lot from you, and you've been choosing not to see a lot as well. And this kind of has you, and perhaps a child for some of you, in a situation that is unclear, that is unstable, and that doesn't allow you to have a clear head or a clear mind, because for some of you, you're constantly chasing somebody, wondering if they're out in the streets fucking another bitch or doing drugs. And this season, this new year, is a time for you to release that and for the truth to come out. So for some of you, this is going to be a court case that you're going to be fighting for custody for your child, and you're going to win the case, because this person so clearly has a lot of shit going on. For some of you, they are into drugs and they're not able to care for you or your child or show up in a way that is necessarily healthy or safe for you guys. So Spirit is really protecting you at this time, and they're saying, please try to see the truth. You don't have to, you know what I mean, do something that you don't want to, but please accept the truth. If you don't want to look for evidence, and if it's just not safe to, or it's not safe to confront a person, but you know deep down something is happening and you've heard it from other people, trust yourself in this situation and make changes that you can make, because Spirit doesn't want to have to make them for you. Okay, so now I see why Spirit wanted us to start on your love life, because we needed to talk about that. We can't keep ignoring that. So we've got here as well, for your Romance Angels card, forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So that is what it is. You're going to be releasing and healing a lot of shit from your past, and a lot of people who deserve to be left in your past. So you're going to be able to be open to more love, be more receptive to it, and be more in your feminine energy, and not so much, you know what I mean, down in the dumps, or just in your masculine energy to the point of where you're like, I don't even want that anymore. I don't want love anymore. Like, Spirit wants you to be able to be in this phase of forgiving and learning and working through your baggage brought on by this other person's baggage. So we have an archangel that's going to be working with you at this time as well, and we've got Archangel Raziel, and he says, seek and you will find, be a wise one. So for some of you, you do need to find evidence for your court case to make sure that you are, you know what I mean, your words are backed up. And then for some of you as well, this is tied to your healing. Spirit wants you to do some shadow work at this time, and they want you to start looking into your Akashic records. If there is a way for you to do a past life reading or past life meditation, Spirit really wants you to do this at this time. If you are an advanced spiritual person and you read tarot yourself, Spirit wants you to start talking with them about your healing journey and being able to release and move through these energies, because this is something that really has you high strung, very stressed, very worried, and careful in every single interaction that you have. And Spirit doesn't want that for you anymore. Spirit wants you to stop worrying about looking good for other people, making sure that everything is perfect for other people. Meanwhile, you inside is not that great. You know what I mean? Spirit is saying, stop worrying about how you look. Stop worrying about that, because there is a point where, like, how you look affects how you feel as well. But Spirit is saying you need to go deeper, because you've been trying to put on a mask. You've been trying to, so some of you, you've been trying to do things to distract you, or to say, you know, hey, this is helping me, this is healing me, and it perhaps is, but you need to go deeper now. Spirit is saying, because this is okay. For some of you, Spirit said, you might be trying to put up a facade for other people, but people can see right through you. Those people who care about you and love you can see right through the facade, see right through you smiling when you really, you know what I mean, don't have any smiles or happiness to give. So Spirit really wants you to be able to work on focusing on, now we're moving into your general message, focusing on yourself and your happiness and what you still have, which is your soul and your happiness, your being. You still have your life, and for some of you, your child still has their life, and you both have that to look forward to. So for some of you, this has been a long time coming, of being able to finally take the actions and the steps that you need to in this situation to be more at peace, to be more happy, and to release just the shit and the unhappiness and just the wreckage that this person has caused in your life. Or for some of you, this isn't a person, but this is a thing, this is some situation, but this is a pretty clear and specific message for you guys. So if it doesn't resonate, go to another pile. But yeah, it's taken a long time for you to understand, you know, why you had to spend so much time in a situation, and why you have to spend your time now, how you're spending it, because you've had to gain the strength to be able to see what you still have and care for that and tend to that. And that might have been painful when somebody else was supposed to be helping you tend to your like savings account, tend to your home, tend to your child. But Spirit is saying this has all been so that you can be more independent and successful, because you are more independent and successful without this person or on your own at this point, because of the wreckage that they like to bring or the havoc that they like to wreak. So now is the time for you to put all of that energy, all of that passion, all of that hurt into something better for your life and something better for your emotional state and the choices that you make, and for your long-term financial and just like home comfort and success, seriously. So we've got twists and turns for your last closing fortune cookie message. Carefully made plans could be thrown out the window as major changes and interruptions surround you. Make sure you get lots of rest to cope with all the upheaval. So for some of you, you're making a major change at this point. There's no going back. And you're not going to be giving second chances or 80th chances to people who don't deserve them and who clearly haven't displayed the ability to even deserve them. So that was your Yuletide winter solstice messages, group 2, my peppermint people. Like I said to the group before, I'm sorry if these were shorter. If multiple groups resonate for you, go ahead and choose another pile if you felt called to. There might be messages for you there, but there will be longer readings, healings, more shorts coming, more posts on social media coming. So I look forward to providing that for you guys. If you would like a private reading or healing or spell work with me, please email me at MadisonRamsaran777@gmail.com, or check out the description of this video to find out more information on how to do that with me. And I just want to thank you, my group 2s, my peppermints people, and I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and highest self, and thank you so much for your help in getting group 2 their messages. Amen, amen. So group 2, I love you guys. If you want to like, you want to comment, you want to subscribe, do it. If not, I love y'all and I'll see you later. So group 3, if you chose Silver Bells, this is gonna be your reading. You got a nice belt in there. But yeah, I'm doing some general messages and then some love life messages on your Yuletide, winter solstice, Christmas, holiday, New Year's season. So let's get you, you're the one group who got 4 cards instead of 3. So very cool, guys. But you actually, it's weird. If you felt called to group 2, go to group 2, because one of your cards is similar. But let's move ahead. Okay, so Spirit is saying, well, no, let's pray. Let's pray real quick. I want to call on God, source, saints, angels, ancestors, star family, spiritual team members, and highest self, and ask you, what does group 3 need to know for their highest and greatest good right now in this season? Please and thank you. Okay, now it feels right. Oh, and now the card just went upwards. So I think that you guys in the past or the recent past have been worrying a lot about moving on from something because you feel like you are wasting your time and you're going to die, and having regretted how you spent your time. And this is because you haven't been seeing things clearly. You haven't been seeing the action that is needed to create happiness, or you haven't been seeing it in the right way. For some of you, you do need to leave something behind in order to gain happiness and things like that. And then for some of you, you've already left something behind, but you keep worrying about it and how it's affecting your happiness now. But Spirit wants you to focus on those around you who bring you joy now. You might have a family of your own, or you might have a new job, or you plan on making new moves. And Spirit wants you to get excited about these things now. Enough of the past, enough about worrying about dying in the future and wasting your time. The worry and the doubt and the fear and the pondering on what's happened in the past, that's enough. Spirit said, stop wasting your time. We love you and we want you to be happy. Seriously, they come together in a beautiful group right now, holding your hands and praying for you and crying with you. I just felt like they feel your pain and they don't want to invalidate it by saying, just move on. They're saying, we really love you and we're holding you and we care for you right now. But stop blinding yourself to the truth. Stop closing your eyes to the happiness that's available to you now, because there's so many more new opportunities and so many more new people that are going to come into your life when you stop focusing and dwelling in the past and being a past version of yourself that is shy, that is unwelcoming, that is scared to let people in, because that is only keeping those who are here for you now farther away and more out of reach. So Spirit is saying this could be happening because you are constantly around people and you're like, I know I love these people, I know they make me happy, but I need time apart. That is totally healthy. You need alone time. So Spirit is saying if there are just things that you can do in your day, sitting by the window with some fresh air and meditating, having a walk outside, something. You guys need at least 10 minutes of sunlight in your face a day to have a clear mind. Okay? That is what Spirit is saying right now. And once you, like, the sun is going to help you. So Ra, the fucking Egyptian god right now, he's coming through, sun god. He says, if you come to me, I will help you work through what you're going through in your head, what's going on in your head. And I'm going to help you make more sense of it and be calmer. Okay. So that you can connect and talk with people and treat people and give to people and receive from people the way that you know is correct. Because Spirit says, and Ra says, I know that you know what you're supposed to be doing. I know that you know how you're supposed to be treating people, how you're supposed to be treating yourself, how you're supposed to be allowing other people to treat you. But I know that you've also been going through a lot. It's winter time right now. It was just fall. You've been in this kind of closed off hermit period inside, kind of dwelling on your thoughts, having constant just in your face. And Spirit is saying, Ra is saying, please go sit out, walk out, sit by the window, anything that you can do by the sun, with the sun, to connect with yourself, to connect with your highest self, to connect with this earth, connect with our sun, and that of which keeps us alive and warm and keeps all of our energy flowing and moving efficiently and healthily. So, and Spirit is saying, as you're doing this and you find more time for yourself, more meditation time for yourself, and clearance in nature rather than going on a telephone perhaps or watching a TV, you're going to be able to connect with those around you who you want to connect with. So for some of you, you don't feel good enough for the people around you. And Spirit is saying those same people probably feel the same way. So Spirit wants you to focus more on connecting as much as you can, genuinely connecting with those who you want to connect with, who it's healthy to connect with, who you love and you want to improve your relationships with, because it's just important at this time to get yourself together, to allow yourself to have more of these opportunities to come in, whether it be job opportunities or opportunities in current relationships or bringing in new ones. So I want to go to your love life reading now section, and group 3 we've got the Hangman, the Moon, and the 9 of Cups. So I think with your new lifestyle change here, and your general reading and your mindset change, there is going to be a lot more listening to your intuition, a lot more asking yourself, what is it that I want from this relationship? What are my truest wishes and dreams? And what are the little things that matter the most? So with the Nine of Cups, I'm seeing little things, little needs being met. So for some of you, this is going to get graphic. I don't know. I'm using the Sexual Magic Tarot. So what did you expect here with the love life? If you're a virgin, leave or something. I don't know. But for some of you, Spirit is saying, some of y'all want to introduce like some toys to the bedroom. Girl, if you want to get you a rose toy or something, Spirit is saying go ahead and do that. Like, keeping your sex life alive in the relationship is going to be something that's going to help you connect with your partner more, meet both of your needs more, and like just really mesh. You know what I mean? Like, some people can kiss you or have sex with you and you can tell they're not fully present, they're not there, or they're not able to get into it, and Spirit wants you to both to find ways to get more into it. We've got the moon energy to connect more with your sacral energies, your sexual and sensual energies, because I feel like Spirit is saying both of y'all have been so stressed lately that you ain't been able to really unwind and connect how you're truly meant to. And Spirit is saying they see that there's a lot of, beautiful tenderness that exists within this relationship. It just needs to be brought out again. So y'all need to connect more. If there's something that makes you feel more sexy, getting some new underwear. It's the Christmas New Year season. Spirit is saying do that. If y'all like to bathe each other, shower, whatever, like Spirit is saying like there's so many ways to connect. I'm doing a reading. So do that. Okay, and we got stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. So y'all need to think positively. You might be like, oh, they don't love me no more. They don't want to touch me no more. Blah, blah. Think about how stressed y'all have been. And Spirit is saying stay optimistic because there's always room for change. Like we said in your first general part, like you've been focusing too much about like the past and moving on and shit that you haven't been making room for the present and what you can create now. And we got love yourself first. I think this is the most important part of it all, feeling sexy and feeling good about yourself, taking care of yourself during the day so that you can show up in a relationship how you want, so you can feel sexy and open and to giving and receiving. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. So definitely your partner is valuing you and respecting you for the things that you've been doing in like your job and your money situation, your living situation, and just like any new starts that you've been bringing about. They really find you attractive for that, but they want you to take care more of yourself. Spirit wants you to take care of yourself more. Both of you to take care of yourselves more. I guess both of y'all need to hear this because it makes you more romantically attractive and it makes you more open to be able to do these things. What are you trying to say here? Okay, and then we have an archangel that you're working with here. Archangel Chamuel. Open your heart to give and receive love. Your essence is love. So Spirit wants you to connect more with love, self-love, loving your partner, loving your family, and just kind of vibrating at that frequency. Spirit wants you to look up heart chakra vibrations, healing frequencies on YouTube, and choose one that feels right to you, sounds right to you, you vibe with, because that can be very helpful at this time. And your last card here is achievement. And I think that's really what Spirit's trying to tell you. Like, you've achieved so much. Stop worrying and focusing on the past and the old ways. We're here to create new ways. It's a new year. It's a new season. And it is time to enjoy this joyous holiday energy to bring in these new gifts of the new year. So we've got enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. This could be connected to, Spirit keeps telling me that you and your partner have been working like very hard lately. So you could be worrying about your partner or your partner could be worrying about you. But Spirit is saying, please find more ways to connect and be sensual with yourself and with the people around you. And there's going to be a lot more of this feeling of achievement because you've already achieved, but now it's time to work with what you've brought in and are gonna bring in with these new achievements. So group 3, my silver bells group, that was your reading for this Yuletide, winter solstice, holiday season, New Year celebration time. So I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that it resonated. Sorry again to everybody for this kind of short reading, but I really wanted to get this holiday reading out to you guys. So I did pre-polling instead of pulling on camera like I usually do. But we still had fun, still had a good time, and I really enjoyed being with you guys here today again. So if you would like to book a personal reading or healing or spell work with me, group 3, you can find out more info about that in the description of this video. And I just want to call on God, Source, Saints, Angels, Ancestors, Star Family, spiritual team members, and High Self, and thank you for your help in doing group 3's reading and this whole entire reading. And it was nice seeing you, Silver Bells. Until next time, everybody, I love you all. See you later. Happy